I'm trying to find out who my parents are, which means to cut down on champagne, sadly. That I drink at least 2 liters of water every day. Hello my lovelies, and welcome back to All About Jamie. In a few of my Instagram videos, I have shared about the changes I have made in my lifestyle. I've started living healthier, eating cleaner, and also doing almost daily exercises, which is quite a big change from my previous lifestyle. So ever since I moved into this new temporary home, I've started making many little changes on my lifestyle. Well, the reason could be this serene environment has done a lot of good for me. Like I've shared as well, that I am so happy to have moved to this island, and it has really made many positive changes to me as a person. And lately, I have also taken a CircleDNA test so that I can make the best decisions for my health and body. And guys, I took the test right here at home, and I tell you, it was the easiest and most convenient experience. So guys, I have my DNA collection kit by CircleDNA right here. I'm trying to find out who my parents are. Just kidding. And we are done with the test. Now to FedEx this tube. Oh, I see something inside. What it is. It's like this paper. I think it's nothing to be of concern. Just zip it up, and there it is. As easy as 1, 2, 3. I was a little bit nervous and of course really excited to know my results. So day after day, I was checking my phone app for the report. I'm so excited because my results are finally here. Let's look through it. It says here under diet that I have a healthy, balanced diet actually, just maybe with a higher sensitivity towards alcohol, which means to cut down on champagne, sadly. Yeah. But I have been cutting down on my intake of alcohol, and I do feel a lot more energetic when I work out every day. I have a normal sensitivity towards caffeine, thankfully, which means I could still have my daily 2 cups of coffee. I have a higher sensitivity towards salt, and which means I should cut down on the salt content in my home cooked food. And it also says here that I'm likely intolerant to lactose. That's fine for me as I don't really take dairy products, so I replace like cow's milk with oat milk, almond milk. I've applied that to my diet. I actually really feel much better, a lot more energetic. I feel that I get a lot less breakouts on my skin, and my skin is not as sensitive after I've applied all these results into my daily life. Well, to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of exercising, but I do want to take care of my health so that I remain healthy for a long time. These results are very important to me. I am going to go through them. My body composition is increased lean body mass, and I have a high endurance capacity. I have a below average fatigue resistance. So what I actually do are mostly floor exercises targeting on the areas of my concern. For example, my arms, my back, my abs, and of course, very importantly, my butt. So I don't really do squats because I've got a bad knee. And it says here that I have an elevated injury risk, so that really makes sense. I shouldn't do like very high intensity exercises. and I have hence adjusted my exercise regime to suit my body, and it really has been serving me very well. Under power capacity, it says that I have a low power capacity and medium strength profile. Underwater loss is average, but I drink at least 2 liters of water every day and more if I am working out for a long time. Under my stress and sleep, it says that I am an average sleeper of duration 7 to 9 hours, which I always clock in at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep every day. I have no problems with sleep movement, and it says right here that I'm a morning lark. Yes, it's true, because I've been waking up pretty early to start on my workout every day. I have average risk of stress-induced obesity. Yes, but of course, guys, we all know that sleeping early and waking up early is a healthy lifestyle. I try to incorporate that as much as possible within what I could do, because sometimes I do have late nights out. Very rarely, I try not to go beyond midnight. Under stress tolerance right here, it says that my stress tolerance is warrior, which means I take stress very well. As you can see that I try to stay calm, and in fact the environment I'm in has already helped a lot with stress. I could safely tell you guys that I have not much stress. Under cancer, fortunately, no cancer-causing mutation was detected at all. Yes, nothing. I feel that the results have greatly helped in my knowledge of myself, knowing my body, my health condition, and what I can improve on. So if you guys would like to try the CircleDNA test, follow the link below to get a 20% off your DNA test kit. So a couple of months ago, I really made up my mind to live better. I think it was around April when I wasn't feeling too good about myself, especially my diet. So one weekend I decided, things have got to change, my diet has got to change. So I stopped eating fried foods, oily foods laden with lots of gravy. So basically what I did was I switched my diet to a clean diet, meaning there is very, very little to no oil. So guys, you must be thinking, how do I live on a diet without oil? Of course, there is some oil in my diet, but I would choose to only go for healthy oils like olive oil, and maybe just a spritz or 2 of it if needed. And also I have not cut carbs because I need the carbs for energy. Like for example, to go to work, to exercise, to work out, we all need carbs for the energy. So I have instead changed my carb intakes to healthy carb intakes. And what do healthy carbs consist of? Things like sweet potato, bananas, non-processed flour, and these are all just some examples of good carbs. So instead of taking things like white rice, white sugar, these are all processed, but instead you can go for healthier options like brown rice, brown sugar, raw sugar. But of course, not too much sugar, guys, as sugar is just basically not great for the waistline. So guys, I'm going to show you like a typical light lunch meal that I have at home daily if I don't go out for lunch. Of course, there would be cheat days and you are allowed to have them. Just be sure not to over binge on unhealthy food. So So guys, I'm going to show you a little bit on what my typical lunch looks like when I am having my lunch at home. I also ensure that I drink at least 2 liters of water every day to keep my body hydrated and of course to flush out all the toxins. If I do have to make my food taste a little bit better, instead of taking regular salt, I opt for natural sea salt. I think that is a healthier option and it also has got less sodium content. Of course, if you take a lot of it, it is not good for you. But just to, make your food taste a little bit better, nuts are especially good for us. So this is a lunch that has got every nutrient that I need in there. I have got spinach leaves, pearl couscous for that bit of carb. Blueberries are of course very good and high in antioxidant. I eat a lot of blueberries every day. And of course, proteins are really good for us. And my proteins are coming from this 4 pieces of beef right here. They are not fried but instead grilled, which is a healthier option. Sometimes I have fish, sometimes I steam my fish, or I would air fry my chicken breast. So these will actually change daily. I don't eat the same food every day, but just like, showing you what a typical light lunch I have. I try not to overeat at lunchtime because overeating makes me feel sleepy and loggy, which I don't need that. I want to have a light lunch and so that I could feel fresh for the rest of the day. You are what you eat, so I am careful and particular about what I put into my body. This dressing right here is made from blueberry juice, balsamic vinegar, and some olive oil. I know that each and every one of us have our own daily struggles and stress. We need to keep the stress level down to a minimum because stress is really the #1 cause of a lot of health issues. So how do we relieve our stresses? For me, I like to indulge in healthy hobbies rather than, some people like to indulge in alcohol. I try to keep that to a very bare minimal. After I receive my results that I am more sensitive to alcohol, so I try to indulge in healthier hobbies that keep my mind in a calm state. So some examples of healthy hobbies to me would be gardening, flower arrangements, just basically doing what you love. And so doing what you love will make you happy, and when you're happy, your body produces good pheromones, which in turn will have that positive effect on you. After so many years, I finally found a routine that works for me and I am loving the results. So yeah, it is really a surprising change that I've made even for myself. I've started doing exercise like swimming laps in my pool. Well, the pool is like 25 meters, so usually I do about 30 a day, and also I do targeted exercises depending on which part of my body I feel needs more toning. I wouldn't say that I am trying to lose weight because I'm quite slim by nature, but what I aim to do is to look more toned and feel better about myself. Ever since I started my exercise regime, I have slept very well at night. I started sleeping earlier, I wake up earlier, and that in itself is a really positive change for me. I'm so glad to share the work of CircleDNA, and guys, if you'd like to go on your own CircleDNA journey, use my code and take control of your health today. And so guys, we've come to the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed watching it and also learned a thing or two from my health journey. Remember that it is never too late to live a healthier lifestyle. Until the next video, see ya! Enabling you to 500 reports. And to what? Discover. Okay. Oh my god. So hard.
Yeah, drink some